I was in middle school. I was at Casey Middle School. When I was in 6th grade, I was involved in my middle school Peace Jam Club, and Carla Friedley was the president of that club. She was this beautiful, tall woman with red, long hair and a maxi skirt, and I just wanted to be Carla Friedley. She galvanized my love for service, and so she introduced me to Youth Global Leadership. That's sort of like maybe like a high school Peace Jam kind of oriented thing, and our 3 main components of Youth Global Leadership are social entrepreneurship, service, like local service projects, and then core projects, which are ways for an individual's passion to be channeled into some need or facet of the community. I think service is a lot of fun. I think if service isn't fun, you're not doing it right. And I think service also challenges you to get outside of your comfort zone and learn new things, and I believe that we start at the edge of our comfort zone, and so it's exhilarating and interesting and fascinating, and service has helped me learn a lot about myself as well as the community in which I belong. About 2 summers ago, I traveled to Oaxaca, Mexico with the program called Amigos de las Americas. It's a service exchange program. I was in a small rural community with one other American teenager, and we implemented a recycling project there. And if anything was meaningful in the work that I did in Oaxaca, it wasn't implementing a recycling program at all, but rather the relationships that I made with my host grandmother and my host brothers and my neighbors. I think there's a lot of power in that, and that helped me redefine what service was, and I think that service can take on a lot of forms, and one of the most effective and even the most beautiful form of service for me is making long-lasting relationships with people and breaking down the cultural and ideological barriers that separate one another. And so I came back to Boulder and tried to use that newfound tool to maybe make some change, and that's how I got involved in a lot of the community service work that I do nowadays. So the things that I do now, I am the youth liaison for the Boulder Nablus Sister City project, and we coordinate exchange projects between Boulder and a city in Palestine to promote cross-cultural understanding. I do some work in a local retirement home, and I just go there after school some days, and I have a lot of new friends there now. I've done some work with developmentally disabled people here in the community through Imagine Center for People with Disabilities. And I'm part of the Conference on World Affairs at Boulder High, and so we organize a 3-day-long event in which experts come to the school and educate people about current world issues. And so this year I brought in a community organization who explained to us what it might be like being undocumented growing up here in Boulder County, which I thought was very powerful for a lot of the student body, because even if maybe 8% of the student body is undocumented, that means everybody is impacted by that issue very directly. I've learned so much about myself through the work that I've done, and the people that I've met have been so incredibly inspiring. It's also a feeling of fulfillment that I'm part of something bigger than myself. It gives meaning to my life, and everybody needs a little bit more meaning in their life, I think.